Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this jersey. Now, you would think, oh, he already revealed it. That killed everything. You think
Sorry about it.
You think that would be somebody significant, like, I don't know, Rip Hamilton or
Charles
Ben Wallace,
boop, 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 Phillips,
Dennis Rodman,
or Ben Wallace. Nope.
Isaiah Thomas.
Really? Not even going to go Grant Hill?
Darko Milicic.
Daddy Darko.
Darko Milicic.
Yeah.
Milicic is a scrub.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
We
go.
can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
LeBron scrub. Yeah. Let's go.
I have a surprise.
There it is.
Grant Hill from Duke University. Too bad.
Since we're showing off Piston stuff, why not?
Why not? Good morning and welcome to the Twisted Tripped Out Thursday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. By the time this month concludes, every day this week will have a sponsor for it. Trust me on that.
Sweet.
Now, I don't know how else to do this, but whilst we were asleep, this happened.
About right.
Within 14 days, John Harbaugh has gone from the unemployment line to MetLife Stadium. John Harbaugh has been hired as the coach of the New York Giants. And I'm going to start with Dietz to get his thoughts because apparently, and I'm teasing as I say this, of course, according to Nostradamus, it wasn't that hard to figure out.
No, I said it the minute he got fired. I said he's going to the Giants. The funniest thing about how this took place is, so I get off work this morning. I stop at the gas station on the way home to get a sandwich. So I'm looking at all the New York papers, and every New York paper, the Post and the Daily News, the sports cover on the back was Harbaugh leaves Meadowlands without a deal. The Giants have to get this done. By the time I read that, got my sandwich, and rode my bike home, ESPN had Harbaugh signs with Giants.
So they believe Harbaugh is the missing piece, apparently.
Dietz does it again.
And then you've got the greatness that is Dan Orlovsky.
Oh God, that's good.
Who said? Because Showman just hit it. Whoa!
There you go. Quote.
This is the greatest day in Giants history since they've won the Super Bowl. End quote.
Close quote.
Oh, no.
Give me
Is
this
he
camera.
high?
Hold on. I didn't get a chance to respond to this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Dear Dan Orlovsky, the Giants made the playoffs with Brian Dable in his first season. This is not the best day they've had since they won a playoff game. What are you talking about? Learn some history. It's only 3 years ago. It's not hard.
It's to your left, real quick. To your left, real quick. Yes, I'm directing on the air.
Yeah.
Now, give me this camera. Dan Orlovsky. Matter of fact, let me do this the right way. I know I don't have the ability to do this, but I'm gonna make Deets laugh. Dear Dan Orlovsky,
You're fired.
Because you don't learn anything.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I guess stepping out of the end zone has messed with him on a quarterback scramble. Stepping out of the end zone. Sad.
I mean, he's just making my life harder and harder. Like, it's so hard to tell people, yeah, I intercepted that guy twice, and people are like, yeah, no wonder he's mildly retarded.
He's a moron.
Like,
he's stupid.
Like,
downstairs,
come on, dude.
Downstairs to Pizzle for his reaction.
Did you see the contract he got?
No.
5-year, $100 million.
So he got Deshaun Watson money.
Basically.
So he's getting $20 million a year
to turn around the Giants.
I'd do that. For that amount of money, give me that contract. Yes, please.
Downstairs to the dog, upstairs to the dog for his reaction.
So Harbaugh is going to be taking over a team that has had a losing record for the last God only knows how many years, and whose record is only worsened by the fact that the other team that plays in the Meadowlands is that much worse. Really?
Yeah.
You sure you want this job, John? Like, come on here.
It's the best
you
job.
got a good contract. You're getting some good pieces, but come on, dude.
It's
you
the
think
best
you're gonna
job
be able to
out
turn
there.
this team around?
The Giants' job is the best job out there.
Give me this camera.
If that's the best job out there, I wouldn't want to get hired.
You're set at quarterback. You're set at running back. You're set at wide receiver.
Yep.
All you have to do is rebuild the secondary and the offensive line.
I have a point.
They have three good defensive ends.
I have a point.
Go ahead, Victor.
What was John Harbaugh's last job?
Coaching the Ravens.
Coaching the Ravens.
Coaching Lamar Jackson.
Who was the running back for the Ravens?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I can
You
live
know
with
what?
that. I can live with that.
I'm just
I
saying,
can't
like
argue.
this move is almost like a lateral move. You basically have similar pieces that you had in Baltimore, and you couldn't do much with them.
You have a quarterback that can actually throw the football. You have a rookie quarterback who came in and took for all that Jackson Dart did. I mean, when Cam Scatterbo and Malik Neighbors were there, when they were on the field, they were pretty good. And the end of the Giants was when Scatterbo got hurt against the Eagles.
Yeah.
But even before that, they had a 20-point lead over the Denver Broncos in Mile High Stadium with these three rookies and a chump offensive line. If you rebuild the offensive line, get a couple pieces in your secondary, the Giants are set for the next at least 5 years because of the pieces they already have.
I look at it as a ladder move for the
I agree.
Giants. I don't know if Harbaugh is the answer. I just don't think so.
Here, give me this.
You
Here,
have
give me this
similar
camera.
talent on the Ravens, and look where that happened. Look where that happened for them.
Well, this is where I decide to mess with Victor. Give me this camera. They'll win a Super Bowl with Dart before Lamar ever does.
I agree.
Because Jackson Dart can
You're not
actually
wrong.
Jackson Dart can actually play the quarterback position in full. Lamar cannot.
No,
Lamar's
Jackson
too quick
Dart
to run.
actually trusts his running back, unlike Lamar Jackson.
Look, Jackson Dart trusts his offense.
Exactly.
Let me put this plainly. Jackson Dart trusts his offense. Lamar trusts himself.
Exactly.
And therefore pigeonholes himself
That's what bothers me
where
about
he
this.
is into where he is right now. Lamar Jackson, you will never win a Super Bowl. Why? Because yes, Lamar,
It's Lamar.
it is you.
It is you.
I had to do it.
And look at all those guys. All three of those guys have been drafted in the last 2 years.
So they have,
So
they have basically
in the
entire career in front
in
of
the
them.
next 3 years, they're not paying their quarterback that much. They're not paying their star running back that much. They're not paying their star receiver that much. So they can go out and spend the money to get the assets needed, and they've got a pretty good draft pick coming up. So the Giants, like I said, the Giants are the best team available for the guys looking for head coaching jobs. The Giants are clearly have the best roster. You don't have to do much to their roster. You just have to add to it. You don't have to subtract. You don't have to get rid of Kyler Murray. You don't have to get rid of everybody on the Raiders.
Right.
Minus Max Crosby, who doesn't want to be there, and Ashton Genty. Like, that's it.
Minus Max Crosby, Ashton Genty, and Brock Bowers. And I think Brock Bowers is gone after this year.
At least, and the only reason
They have their option. They still have 2 years because they got next year and then they got the 5th year option.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
Napoleon brings up a point. At least Harbaugh won't violate the rules of the concussion tent,
Unlike
the
Brian
last
Dable.
coach. Right.
Like
At
Brian,
least they'll have a coach that has some sort of
Brian
consideration
Dump.
for his team, for his quarterback. I worry about this for the Giants because, like, again, Harbaugh had similar talent in Baltimore and couldn't do squat with it. Here's hoping that they could change that, and like you said, Deets, they have a little bit more of a more put together team. All you gotta do is worry about the line.
Yeah, fix the line and you're fine. Damien, watch your language in the chat if you would, please. Let's take a break. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to close this out properly. That's what happened while y'all were asleep.
We all got mooted.
Moot him.
Mooded. Correction. That's what happened while we were asleep because God knows I was 3 sheets to the wind. And since
What's up, Britt, in the chat?
And since Best Brit is here, I have a question for Best Brit. What's the biggest sandwich you ever ate?
I'm actually intrigued
Brit,
by
you
this. I'm
sausage.
actually intrigued. I'm actually
Matter of
intrigued.
fact,
Britt, tell us.
I'll pose that to everybody. What's the biggest sandwich you ever ate?
Oh, no.
After the break, I'm going to call an audible. This guy's on the hot seats.
Yeah.
You thought you were safe.
Nope.
And you can't quit either. Back in the dude.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions.
the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
And every time I saw the word king appear in a song, in the back of my head, I heard Ray Ray say, Kang.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Oh, Jesus.
It gets you every time.
I laughed the whole
It gets you every time.
Yeah. I laughed the whole
Anyway,
day.
I promised to this after the break.
I made a... Now, how did I know that was coming? Speaking of opening a can.
Oh, no.
I quit. No, I quit.
No, you can't do that.
You
can't pull Notre Dame, dog.
I quit.
Sorry.
There is a reason.
I quit. No, I quit. Screw you.
You cannot pull a Notre Dame, dog.
I quit.
Get back here.
No, Pop-Tarts full.
Damn it.
You can't do that, Don.
No,
you're not allowed to. Says me.
Damn it.
Now, as I did before he decided to pull a Notre Dame on us, this guy's on the hot seat. And I have a very I'm going to
find
explain. I have a very hilarious reason why.
Can I just say I love
Let me
Fritz comment in the
explain.
chat.
Let me explain what happened on this particular day. I'm going to take you back to November of 2015. I had an event to do in LaPorte, Indiana. The dog got on me saying, don't let certain people get the best of you. So I decided to go. And the event was called LaPour, P-O-U-R. I didn't know what I was getting into. 30 seconds before I walked into the LaPorte Civic Auditorium, this man on your screen rings me and said, boss, beware. Why? Because when I walked in there was a ton of food. There were a couple of other radio stations, including one from Michigan City. I nearly said it wrong. There was a ton of liquor.
I was like,
And when I say a ton, I mean
a ton,
all
a
of it.
ton.
Everything, every craft beer, craft drink you can think of was in that joint.
Took the brown liquor.
This man here responsibly called me 7 times saying, "Are you okay, man?" And I called him back and I said, "Dog, I'm in trouble."
Oh no.
This man starts laughing his head off.
Why? Because yes, LeBron.
And I said, why? He says, "Why are you in trouble?" I looked to my left and I said, "Because I have 3 craft beer samples in front of me."
Ooh.
And he goes, "Oh, they got you."
Nuts. Yep.
Not to mention, if you remember, sir, this is why I asked Britt the question about the sandwiches.
Okay.
They decided to couple it with a pair of triple cheeseburgers, and they coupled it with a stack, not a couple pieces, not a few pieces, a stack of club sandwiches.
A pair of triple cheeseburgers is already crazy enough.
A pair. You
But then
understand
you
me?
have a stack of club sandwiches.
Stack of club sandwiches, and I'm
I'm
not
sorry,
talking.
but the one triple cheeseburger would already be too much for me.
No.
So I'm gonna say this.
There's
They made
more.
sure that you was gonna have all the liquor soaked out of you because that's a lot of bread.
There's more.
Sounds like a lot of liquor.
There's more. My neighbor to the right of me said, "You're going to need some help." And then I realized, as I got a call from my athletic director at Marquette Catholic, who asked me, "Are you going to Elkhart today?" And I went, because I had a girls' basketball game to do at Elkhart. Somehow, I don't know how, Dog heard this conversation and starts laughing. He starts cracking up. And he goes, "How are you going to do this?" I said, "Shane, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to pull this one off." He said, "Well, you better think of something quick." That's where my neighbor to my right came up with the ultimate liquor soaker. That's the only way I can put it. And Victor, you know this very well from our celebration when the Blackhawks won. Fried chicken.
Oh, yeah.
I see Pizzle's smile on his face.
Remember, that got me through a night of 2 TKOs, a Royal Flush, Blue Hawaiian, Grateful Dead, and a Fast and Furious.
So with all that, I put Dog on the hot seat for a very hilarious reason, because the dog got me out of a jam. Because had I shown up in Elkhart fully loaded, I would not have called another basketball game from Marquette Catholic after that. So this man saved my ass. Truly. So for that hilarious reason, that's why I put him on the hot seat. Now, for the second time this week,
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic blocked. I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
What's he doing here?
Apparently, it's something
On
to
a
do with
Thursday.
On a Thursday.
Apparently, it's got something to do with the comment I
You know,
just.
you know, it's gonna be on a Wednesday.
Well, I was gonna say, at least he was here Wednesday.
You know that day.
Playmaker, what you got
banned
for
that
us?
day.
You're not banned.
I said I banned that day.
Oh no! Yeah, you
I'm
banned
not
the
going
Wednesday.
to.
I know that.
I
All right, Playmaker, what you got for us?
First of all, Victor, you ain't off the hook.
What I do now?
You know what you did Monday.
What exactly?
You ain't off the hook.
What exactly did I do Monday? Because I did a lot of stuff Monday. Is it the intro or was it 1, 2, 3 cap? 1, 2, 3 cap?
No, actually, that was perfect.
cap,
No, that was perfect time because you knew darn well. All of us knew Cole was capping. But you is the reason why that whole conversation even started.
How?
This man had the nerve.
Are you okay up there, boss man?
to
I'm
put in the
fine.
chat, Please
Wait,
don't
wait,
talk
what do you-
about Dallas. Please.
Oh,
I'm like, my
you know why I said that? Because you said in the full court, you said we're going to the full court slam, and Cole's going to talk about someone to get that he's going to go off on. I'm like, just please let it not be Dallas. That's all I said. Because every time he says he's going to go off on somebody, guess who it usually is? Dallas.
And then we had to go through the whole thing again of him. I love Dallas, and go
Which
through
we
all
know
the
is a
people.
lie.
And you go through all the people that's in. I'm like, this is the only time you even mention these people.
Which is a lie. We know it's a lie.
When
He
you
know it's
talk
a lie.
about Dallas,
Like
That's
I
a
said,
lie.
we know it's a lie. He know it's a lie. No, the only reason why I even brought up the whole Dallas thing because when you said he gonna go off on a certain team, I'm like, oh god, please don't let it be Dallas.
and it wasn't Dallas I was talking about.
Well, you could have told me that because that's all I assume. I assume like, he gonna talk about Dallas.
You,
So
you
that's
let this little start. You went straight to. Please don't talk about it. I'm like,
please don't let it be
to the
Dallas.
show?
Please
That was
don't let it
like
be Dallas.
that was like the fourth segment of the show. You started at the beginning. I'm like,
Yes, because I did not want him to go into another tirade about Dallas. I was looking out for you. And then he's like,
Yeah, you
I
was
love
right.
Dallas. I love people in Dallas. And I just said,
I'm
1,
like-
2, 3 cap. 1, 2, 3 cap.
I'm saying, like, are you serious? I'm already got. I'm listening to the show. I'm already got to hear about
Don't
Dallas.
say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
It's like, why are you gonna talk about that now? Like, it could have been another team that he was talking about, but that's the one that came to
I
my
was
mind.
talking about Houston,
Oh, Houston. The Houston Comets.
the Houston Rockets.
I know, but Cole has now got a new thing where he's like, the Houston Comets need to come back. We need to see it. Immediately players like, no, we do not.
I was a fool on that one. I did Cole Johnson on Cole Johnson when he did that. I'm sorry.
We don't
I
need to
could-
see it.
I went spoil Cole Johnson move on that one. That was,
Yes, you did.
I hate all y'all for this.
I'm trying to
Trying to
be
eat my
nice.
breakfast.
that man had a whole background talking about Houston Comets, bring them back. I'm saying
Yep.
like, you know what? We don't need to see it.
Right.
We got a petition out on Facebook right now. If you want to sign it to not bring the Houston Comets back, go ahead and Facebook, go to the Playmakers Network Facebook page and sign a petition.
Oh my god.
I went the whole.
You know,
Aren't they doing that? I mean, we'll talk to Allie an hour too, but aren't they doing that? Isn't that the whole point of getting? Isn't that the whole point of getting the sun out of Connecticut?
Man, they gotta get a CBA first.
Right.
But they do anything.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen for a long run.
Here's
And
the
then
funny
you're not gonna hear nothing about the Houston Comets anytime soon.
This is something hilarious that happened also.
Oh,
on the show,
no.
'cause I'm telling you right now, folks. If you guys have not been watching Shooting Lights Out, you're doing a disservice to yourself.
You
gotta
are.
watch this show.
You are.
There was
Fabulous
the
show.
part where the number 82 came back.
Snowman. Now you know when we talk the whole thing about the whole cap hit for Deshaun Watson that morning, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's why I'm laughing.
The first article we talked about for Around the Hardwood is Dennis Schroeder gets suspended for slapping Luka Doncic. And Luka Doncic brought back, and I'm pretty sure Shane remember this, when Dennis Schroeder turned down a $82 million contract with the LA Lakers to bet on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Luka referred to that. I'm like, well, guess what? I guess today's about 82, huh? And then I had to kick Cole off the screen twice because he tried to get into the Sean Watson mode. Try to go in his deep voice and grab the papers. Nope, not happening.
Playmaker.
What?
I hate you for that.
I stopped him. He didn't get to do it. But then Snowman did. But Snowman did catch some part where he hit me with this is a lie.
What did I hit you with?
I said this is gonna be my only paid moment for the day. And Coach was like, "What? No, it's not." And then you Snowman want to talk about that's a lie. I'm like, really?
Well, it was a lie.
I give one pity moment every now and then.
Now that's some bullshit. Every now and then, nothing.
Every now and then.
Every now and then, nothing.
Yeah, it is.
You're as bad as Pizzle on Pain and Game Pick'ems when
he come on.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Hey, tonight at 10 o'clock. Set your alarms, folks.
Do it.
Yep. Pain and Game Pick'ems. You know what? Yeah. With Playmaker saying, I get a petty moment every now and then, and yes, I am going to clip that. That's as bad as and hilarious as Jen's closeout of a bronze sexual confession one day.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said.
Something funnier than that? I mean, that's expected.
Yeah, but the way you Jen, let me put it this way. I played your closeout for Jody and she couldn't stop laughing.
For real?
For real. Matter of fact, that gives me an idea. Hang tight. No, I'm not
Dr. K, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. I probably made because she was probably laughing so much it hurt her sides.
It hurt my sides too.
I'm apologizing for causing her pain.
You didn't cause her pain. You just caused extraordinary laughter. Now back to Playmate. You know what? Come here.
Huh?
Come here. This guy. I'm putting. You know what?
Oh.
Let's have another hilarious moment, shall we?
Now he put the one person who is synonymous with the high seat on the high seat. This should be interesting.
Because I did it to Dog earlier for saving my life a couple times. This man right here said, in fact, I'm going to give you the whole tribute. Said, quote, I get my pity moment once or twice. Close quote. This is the same man who I love very dearly, who said, with the rock eyebrow in tow, quote, well, Father Shaughnessy need to go to hell. That's what he needed to do.
I think we still have that as a bumper.
Close. Whoa. Why? Because it's hilarious.
I still don't know what the hell Father O'Shaughnessy did to him, but okay.
Can we play it again?
In a moment.
I can't say it again for you wearing that goddamn hat.
Excuse me?
That hat need to burn.
Okay. I'm going
My child, they really want to piss me off on a Thursday.
I can care less at this moment.
Here we go. Here we go.
My child. At least
This is like the only
my
time
child.
I'm on Cole Johnson's
At least
side.
my team has an easier road to the playoffs than yours does.
Exactly, easy. You had an easy behind schedule. Actually, I take that back. I don't think it's easy. You really think it's more easy to play against Chicago Bears or the Houston Texans? Especially what they did to Pittsburgh.
Well, who actually cares at this point? They all moved on.
Oh,
And you-
great. Cochran's here too.
And you don't even start. You couldn't even
Oh,
call
good
one
lord!
game.
What is Father Okaka doing here?
No, let me get him. That guy out there in the upper left corner, he couldn't even call it a playoff game. I don't even want to hear nothing from him.
Well, you're gonna hear a lot from me, sucker. And I got a reason I couldn't call a playoff game. I'll give you 3 of them.
No, you knew darn well that was in the playoffs. So you
Moon him.
That's a lie.
Dag nabbit. And he messaged me while I was out at dinner.
Actually,
He messaged me. He said, "Look, you need to be calling the playoff game." I can't. Why not?
You knew ahead of time that was in the playoffs.
Well, when your daughter calls and said, "Let me introduce you to somebody," you go into daddy mode. There. I had to meet her better. You know what?
But my child, I still don't know why I need to go to hell.
Oh, better have we ain't there yet. So let me stop you before you said the wrong word. You ain't even there yet.
Shut up.
You didn't even give the okay to be the better half.
I was that day. Let me stop. Let me take a pause here because I made a promise to Jen, and we're going to do something in the arcade. So get your quarters ready. Playmaker.
You mean to tell me I get to sack Aaron Rodgers and get my quarters back? We're back in a deuce, everybody.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Base YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
And every time I saw the word king appear in a song, in the back of my head, I heard Cole, no, sorry, not Cole, Ray say, Kang.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I just came back.
Yo, Kang!
So I just came back from my meeting, and I see Dog saying, "So Playmaker and Deets are not fluxed by my joke." I'm like, you're talking about the two biggest no sellers in our crew right now. Deets doesn't sell anything. If you can no sell the line, I'm on Alarm Island. Give me the you know whats.
Now,
everyone else sells it but Deets, and then Playmaker just exit out.
He's not here. He's not here. Dang it!
What? Oh,
y'all see the
I saw it. I see it.
What?
Little Cheryl swoops in the background.
Playmaker. Yeah, he's like, I'm not.
I'm waiting for Playmaker. I don't know if Playmaker is gonna come back. Well, with that in mind, Playmaker, come back. We miss you, but we are gonna handle a little business. We're gonna handle a little business.
What did she do?
Wrong button. All right. Here's the button.
It's always gold ship. It's always gold ship. Come on.
Here's the button I really need to push.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is
That's not the right one either.
It's not Wednesday.
Where's Wise? Yeah, where's Wise?
That was yesterday.
That was the wrong button too. Don't push that button.
Where?
Yeah, somebody muted me.
Yeah, he's not dog. Snowman.
Snowman's muted too.
You know what? Dog, quit muting people. All right. We'll try again. Doggone it, that's not the one either.
It's his anarchy at this point.
That's a lie.
They're not wrong.
Oh God.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
This show not anarchy.
That's a lie.
Right.
Because we take this job so serious. And then you have things like this happen.
Oh my gosh. I gotta stop. All right. All right.
Because we take this job so serious. I'm on Alarm Island, but I don't need them.
He must have heard what I
Give me
said
this
earlier.
button. That's a lie.
I did.
What in the all types of blue hell?
What button are you looking for, sir?
Oh, hell no.
It's not that one either.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Let me get serious. I found it.
Nope.
You're under arrest. You're muted.
Boot him!
You're not arresting me.
Actually get into it?
You're not arresting me, detective.
You're under arrest.
I'll
Cruel
handcuff
and
you
unusual punishment.
I'll handcuff you and tie your feet above the ceiling.
Yeah, right.
This is the button I truly needed to find.
God, don't do that.
There we go.
That's the button I needed to find.
All
Talking
right.
to Marvel Rivals. Here's the Empress to lead us off.
There's actually one other game I want to talk about first.
Go for it.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No.
Let's
South Park.
Listen. Hear me out. Two things.
One.
Number one, yes, as you heard, as of last Friday, South Park is in Fortnite.
That's when you guys kill me, I got your hand.
My sentence remains.
Can you stack your pen?
And I still won't play it.
I won't either.
And tomorrow we're getting another collab.
Oh.
The VTubers are finally taking over. As tomorrow we see the mother of all VTubers, the very first VTuber, Kizuna Ai, joining Fortnite.
Wow.
Damn.
Impressive.
Honestly, if there was anyone who was going to be the first VTuber in the game, the honor had to go to the very first VTuber. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the VWO, the VTuber World Order.
Kizuna Ai will be getting 2 skins
Shout out,
with a Lego set. She will be getting a microphone and guitar, which can be used as backblinks and pickaxes. And 3 of her songs are becoming jam tracks.
Okay.
But
whatever scream that was, that hurted my ear.
Same.
now on to the game with the much bigger news. Marvel Rivals.
Of which Jen is a 5-time champion of its Jeopardy.
Right.
Anyway, it has come to that time again in Marvel Rivals, a brand new season.
Uh-oh.
So, here's the thing. Last month at the Game Awards, the day before season 5.5, NetEase already revealed to us who the new character coming tomorrow is.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, Deadpool is coming.
Mr. Fourth Wall Break.
Deadpool
As
will
John
be here
Cena- as-
tomorrow.
As John Cena once said to Roman Reigns, "See ya, fourth wall."
And what was only a rumor earlier this week was confirmed to be true. Deadpool is voiced by the one and only legendary voice actor turned VTuber, Alejandro Sab, aka Sayu.
Wow.
Sayukin. I'm sorry.
That's spelled Cyyu. Sayu.
That's what I said. Sayukin.
Yeah, don't confuse him with Sayu Synchronicity, ladies and gentlemen. They're
Please
just 2
don't.
completely different people.
Because if y'all do that, that'll make Jen take this camera and go completely off.
We'll just throw a couch at you.
I'm just saying, the only similarity that they have is that they both got screwed over by Niji Sanji.
If I can do it, let Jen throw a couch at you so she'll stop throwing couches at me.
Jen,
Yeah.
I was having my breakfast, then you made that Niji Sanji joke. Damn it. Now I got to go to the bathroom.
See, it's funny because it actually is true. Both of them actually did get screwed over by Niji.
I know.
Anyway, so we've already had a lot of things come out about Deadpool's arrival tomorrow.
Yep.
One being his role in the game.
What? beat everybody up?
Deadpool is the very first triple threat hero. Basically meaning you can play him as a Vanguard. You can play him as a duelist. And you can play him as a strategist. He is a 3-in-1, ladies
everything.
and gentlemen. He's a 3-in-1.
He's a Magic Johnson.
See, Snowman.
And he has different abilities depending on how you want to play him.
Really?
And before you guys ask, yep, there's fourth wall breaking. There absolutely is. In many forms.
Okay.
Number one, his interactions with other characters during the 30-second countdown at the start of every round.
Mm-hmm.
We have mentions of all sorts. We have mentions of WandaVision. We have mentions of the Loki series on Disney Plus. We even have a mention of Deadpool's crossover comic with Batman.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And we also have a mention of how Luna Snow never gets nerfed.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wait. A mention of how
fourth wall.
Luna Snow never gets nerfed.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is he
Although
Snowman?
that technically is a lie. She did get nerfed one time.
When in the very beginning?
No. I believe it was season 4.
Oh.
They dropped her ult from 12 seconds to 10 seconds.
Ah, that's cool. Oh wait, in terms of a duration or a cooldown?
Duration.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It is.
Anyway.
Nerf.
Deadpool is also very unique. He is the only hero who has a different way of charging up his ultimate to the other heroes. It's a bit complicated to explain, so I'm actually going to be going over all of this stuff myself on tomorrow's stream. And I don't mean here. I mean over on my own channel tomorrow night.
Make sure you follow the Cute Empress on Twitch.
Yep.
Well, I won't be looking like this yet on Twitch, but come March.
Still.
Absolutely. Anyway.
I saw that.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What is it?
Wait a
What is
minute.
it?
Hold it. Time
What?
out.
What?
Time
What
the
is
hell
it?
out.
Oh no.
What?
There it is. Hold on a minute. I want to see this guy's reaction when I put this up here.
I can't even read that.
Deeds will be playing Supergirl.
Deeds will be playing Supergirl.
Not in Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, not in Marvel Rivals, I won't.
DC. There's no Supergirl.
Anyway, we do have other things as well coming up. Are you guys ready?
Okay.
We have a new hero proficiency system.
A new hero proficiency.
Yeah, there's more to unlock now than just getting a character to Lord status. There's a lot more now. We've got things such as really cool frames on your character plate in the game. We've got hear me out. Animated Lord icons.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So the dynamic.
And you can even attach cute little emojis to them.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, as someone who has 27,000 Lord proficiency on Luna Snow, I wonder what that's going to translate to in a new system.
Good question.
Oh, we'll find out tomorrow, won't we?
What's that gonna translate to? A lot of laughter.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Insanity.
A new season also brings a new battle pass, and this time the legendary skins are going to Venom and Invisible Woman.
Oh, I got to do this one joke. I have to do it. What's that going to translate to? She asks. This.
I'm mad at you, Snowman.
God damn it.
I'm mad at you, Snowman.
Why?
All right.
Because hold on, let Jen finish and I'll explain.
Okay.
I also have a picture of the whole roadmap of season 6 here in front of me. Right up to
nice.
season 6.5 on February 13th.
February 13th.
We've also got another event coming out tomorrow. where you can earn a free skin for Jeff the Land Shark.
Skins.
And this is an 8-bit version of Jeff.
I miss 8-bit.
We're also getting
Okay.
8-bit skins for Venom and Spider-Man tomorrow.
I should play the Spider-Man theme, but I'm not going to.
Next Friday, January 23rd, we're getting new costumes for Luna Snow and Thor, that being their Disco Revolution ones. But Luna's is cooler because of the fact that it also features on the cover of her upcoming solo comic, Luna Snow World Tour. And you guys can bet if Orin is going to be doing a comic dub of it, your girl's starring as Luna. You can bet that'll happen.
Now, see, why'd you have to mention disco, knowing I got a disco song here in front of me I want to play?
I mean, Invisible Woman's getting a disco skin in the Battle Pass.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Times Square in the game will also be getting its own disco night.
Damn.
So 23rd of January, you better hop on and check it out. Is Doctor Doom in Rivals? He was actually the villain of season 0, but he's not playable. He's not playable. All right, and also January 30th, we will have a new map in the game.
A new
So
map?
in 2 weeks, we will have a new map. The Museum of Contemplation.
Museum of Contemplation. Y'all know I'm going to use that one.
So Jen.
Yeah?
Are they currently in the season of love, or is that the season that's coming?
Today is the final day of Love is a Battlefield. Today is the
Okay.
final day. Tomorrow
We are young.
season 6 Night at the Museum begins.
And why is
And did you play the campaign? Did you play the season of love campaign?
I don't remember that one.
Damien, you are not right.
Lamar Jackson, man.
At all.
What'd he say?
Lamar Jackson.
But
He said, Pizzle, he said that.
I can tell you though, I got up to Plat 2 in comp.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to tell you this. I mean, we have been talking Marvel Rivals, and I mean, Jen, how could you be? Are you trying to get us kicked? Are you trying to get us kicked off platforms?
No, why?
For being,
God, here we go.
Because Marvel Rivals and Snow. This is it. This is not my words. This is from the website The Gamer. Marvel Rivals has caved to bigots and homophobes. End quote. And and it is blasphemy what these people have done. They said because in the season of love, they did not, the devs did not put enough LGBTQ whatever they have, whatever those are.
Guys.
No, the direct quote was, because the LGBTQ community has not been represented because the devs of this game have given in to a clan of bigots and homophobes that still play it. End quote.
Guys, let me put it this
This
way.
came out yesterday.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Jen.
Go ahead, Jen.
It's been common knowledge this whole time that Magic is pansexual.
Right.
Now,
And
this was said.
I also believe Angela
Hold on, Deeks.
is confirmed a lesbian.
Okay.
She even talks about her love in the game.
Well, I'm just saying this article has gone up, and I want you to take this. I want everybody to understand. Check the source on this one. These are also the same people. This is the same writer that said 4 people
All right.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
but wait, let's not
This is
trust-
the exact
let's
same
not trust
person.
the gamer.
And they have decided to throw Marvel Rivals. But what they did say is because all the people, they said there's going to be mass protests against Marvel Rivals. And I said, yeah, right. I said, where are these facts? They're just making stuff up right now.
I have not
This is
heard anything about a protest because of this. There's absolutely nothing. Look, let's just all agree, never ever trust anything that comes from the gamer. Never ever.
The gamer is
That's why it was so funny. That's why it was so funny when it came across, and I saw massive. The headline was massive ban of Marvel Rivals, and I was like, what? I was like, what are they talking about? Nobody is talking about this.
The gamer magazine is
But somehow they got it. Somehow they got the scoop on it. It's insane.
The gamer is the biggest oxymoron in journalism right now.
Yeah.
One more thing Rivals related before we end off the arcade and go to a break. Let's talk about what's really important. The hero adjustments.
Okay.
I'll keep it simple. I will keep it simple for you guys. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's start with the tanks. Let's start with the vanguards. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Angela, slight nerf. Captain America, slight buff. Doctor Strange, buffed. Emma Frost, buffed. Hulk, mega buff.
No, God.
Doctor Strange is buff.
No, he's buffed. It
He-
means he's going to
The
be stronger.
stuffs and the girls just can't get enough.
Oh God, Pistol.
Basically, in gaming terms,
I quit.
a buff means they're going to be stronger to play as.
Right.
A
I quit.
nerf means they're going to be weaker to play as.
Right, like their skills or their abilities are going to be either
Yes.
increased or decreased.
Either stronger or weaker.
Right.
Next, the duelists. Black Panther, buffed. Iron Fist, buffed. Daredevil, nerfed big time.
Ooh, that's bad. That's a bad idea.
You could stop right there.
Namor
I hate
is
that,
mixed.
'cause I love
Namor
Daredevil.
is a mix
Namor
of
is
both buff and nerf.
Okay.
Blade,
So if they're all buff, what do you
Blade has
call-
been mega buffed.
All right, as a joke only, if they're all buff, what do you call DJ Moore?
Don't know.
Mega
And
nerf.
now the strategists. The healers.
Of which we have 1 week.
Cloak and Dagger. One of their shared abilities is getting a rework.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Mm.
A rework.
The Veil of Light Force and the Terror Cape. It is getting reworked so that these two abilities now share a charge. They're capped out at 2 charges, each of them taking 12 seconds to recharge.
Nice.
How it works is that when you use one of them, there's now a bit of a 2-second wait, and then you can dish out another one before waiting for that 12-second cooldown.
Oh.
So instead of now sending one at a time and then waiting a 12-second cooldown, now you send one, wait 2 seconds, send another, then wait the 12 seconds.
Okay.
I'm
But other than that, Dagger's healing is also taking a slight nerf.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now I know what the word nerf means.
Right.
Let's close it. Let's close it here because there's
Oh,
a
there's
redhead
still
wait-
3 other strategists.
Oh, there are. Okay, what do you got?
Gambit. You could bet he's getting nerfed.
Oh, you-
Absolutely.
Oh, it's Gambit. Duh. The others.
Invisible Woman. She's getting nerfed. Goodbye, server admin status.
Ouch.
And finally, Rocket Raccoon. The only thing that's getting nerfed on him is his movement speed when he's crawling on walls. That's it.
So he's still buffed.
As for team ups,
He's buffed.
Deadpool and Jeff are getting a team up.
Not
Penny
surprised.
and Spider-Man are getting a team up.
No surprise there.
That was bound to happen.
We're losing the Human Torch Spider-Man team up, and Penny is leaving the Rocket Network team up.
Ah. Well, we better leave this team up.
And that's
here.
all the information for the Marvel Rivals Season 6 update. Everybody, make sure you get in some Deadpool gameplay and enjoy some sweet, sweet Sayu fourth wall breaking.
Sayuken.
Oh, and he also has banter with Galacta, so enjoy that.
Speaking of banter, I must make an apology to a redhead.
Here we go.
One of our hold it. Scuff. Take two.
There she is.
Nice to see you guys. How are ya?
We're
good.
Now,
All right. Why? Go ahead.
For the second time this season, I owe Allie an apology because I didn't trust Caleb Williams and
No, you did not.
DJ Moore. And the more I don't trust them, the more, which is why I love sports anyway, the more they prove me wrong. Dang it!
I told you so.
And
You
this is
did.
time.
I told you.
I got one advantage on Allie. I think Allie's got a nickel here, so I'll just mute her until she's ready to talk, like I do with these. But I do have one advantage over Allie. You lost the shootout in Santa Clara. Dang it.
Well, I called it, didn't I, guys? Didn't I, Big Brian, huh? I called it. I said the cardiac bears, and I nearly had a heart attack last week. Me and Greg both were sitting there, could not believe it. And I could not be more grateful. I could not be more proud, especially of our much maligned DJ Moore.
You know what makes it great though? Even Allie was getting in on the DJ Moore jokes we were doing early in the year, but then somehow, to use a Marvel Rivals term, DJ Moore got buffed.
Yeah,
and it actually was being used within the offense. So let me get Allie's opinion on this before we move on.
And
now
Damien's
you
getting
get
an apology.
You ain't getting one, Damien. You talk mess about my 49ers. That's why you're not getting an apology. Anyway, I'll deliver one here. Anyway, now you get the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday afternoon, and I must keep a promise to myself. I said that if the Bears got to the divisional round, I would call that game. Well, they play at 6:30, and I'm strapping on the headset for that game.
Maybe I'll join you.
But
6:30 tonight? Sunday.
Oh, okay.
6:30 Sunday night, and you, Jen, I suspect are going to be sound asleep.
I mean, if you actually start on time for once, 6:30 EST is 11:30 for me. I could drop by and say hi.
That's savagery.
You know what, Damien? As I say at the top of every show, to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters, which includes this guy, shut up.
Oh, wait. What?
Go
Are
ahead,
they
Jen.
playing the 49ers or
Seahawks play the 49ers Saturday night, and I'm putting on the headset for that.
what time?
8 o'clock.
Damn.
8 o'clock.
And I know which way Pizzle's leaning. I can see the look in his eyes.
Damn it, that's like 1 a.m. for me. Damn it.
You sure about that?
No.
Sure about that?
So I have a
No.
question for Allie.
Okay.
Where exactly are we at when it comes to the war in the W? Are we at least coming
I'm-
somewhat near an agreement?
I'm muting my microphone and giving Allie the floor on that one.
They are so far apart. You know the difference between where I live in Lisle, Illinois, and where Brian lives, somewhere in Indiana. That's how far apart they are right now in negotiations. Right now, they are in what they call a moratorium. They're in status quo. Now, meaning the terms of the old and bad CBA. I won't say the word that I was thinking of, but the old CBA remains in effect, but either side can call a work stoppage. Now, that means that there's a free agency moratorium. All free agency and other league business has been agreed upon, and this is the only thing they've agreed upon in the last year by the WNBA and the WNBPA, the Players Association, to allow negotiations to continue without disruption. Let's put it this way. The issues besides salary, besides the everything that that is on the table in this record-setting and unprecedented season in the history of the WNBA, the problem is that they are also discussing things like retirement benefits. They're talking about the two teams coming into the league over the next couple of seasons, as well as the expanding rosters, requirements for training facilities, which they haven't had before. They've always had to rent facilities, and parental leave for non-birthing parents. Another major issue for them, housing. They left that housing, and we've talked about it extensively on this program. The problem is that there is no agreement there on what housing issue, the housing that people have to have during the season. What happens if you get traded to another team? Who breaks the contract?
Right.
We've talked about this before. They are where people live is where they cannot, they don't have time. It's too much personal stuff that needs to happen on a very limited watch. So it's too much on the players. They need to appoint someone in each team to handle those personal things for the players, just the way the NBA does. So bring everybody back.
Okay. Well, we had talked about this, Allie. When we talked about the housing, and you mentioned the ultimate what if question. What if you get traded? What if the trade goes from one coast to the other? What if, give you a great example. This is an example only. What if Marina Mabry has to go from Connecticut to Golden State? Who handles that? How does that get handled? Does she have to come out of her own pocket? Does she have to supply support for her family, or does the support come from the W? You would think with the way they handle it in the NBA, it would come from the W, but from what I'm finding out and doing my own research, that has not ever been the case.
Yeah. They just cannot come to an agreement on that. The basically under the proposal that the league would have, they would have their salaries would be upped more than $530,000 from current $120,000, and then grow to more than $770,000 over the life of the agreement. So they're expecting really the players to do their own negotiating. And I don't see that that's a good business model. I don't see that that's a good form for a business model. It is, it's like no other form that any sports team has put together. I don't understand it.
Well, Allie, what about those like 10-day contracts that they have?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. They have those contracts where they get like 10 days, and then you either have to sign them for the rest of the year or they go somewhere else. Like, that always seemed odd to me and always seemed very, very illegal. So,
it's just the situation is more of an unfairness to the players, because basically that's kind of like having a cup of coffee in most leagues. So they fly out for 10 days. Where do they stay for 10 days? And there's no answer to that either. With a housing contract, currently they would stay in the housing provided by the team. However, if they take out that housing contract, then there's no place for them to stay. They could rent a hotel, but at what cost? I mean, are we putting them in Motel 6s? It's like, what is so those are the kinds of real life issues that the players are asking to be protected from, whether it's a 10-day tryout or a 10-day injury contract, things like that. You don't know. But those are the kinds of issues that are really going to set the tone for how the WNBA players are going to be treated over the next, say, 5-6 years. And
because there was that girl with there was the one with that took over for Caitlin Clark for the Fever. She was brought in when Caitlin Clark got hurt and was on one of those 10-day contracts, played it out, and because she balled out, they had like a day and a half to sign her for the rest of the year.
Right.
I think that I'm trying to remember. I believe that was Sydney Colson that they brought in. I believe that to be Sydney Colson.
Right. I think you're right. A name is escaping me right now. But
it wasn't Cindy Cole. It was not Cindy Colson. Colson was already part of the roster. Who they brought in was I can't think of her name.
I just remember she dropped like 20. She dropped like 20 in back-to-back games, and they were like, "We need to sign her."
Ari McDonald, I think. She's a veteran out of Arizona. She's a veteran out of Arizona.
Boy, it's tough when both of us have senior moments.
Ari McDonald. That's her. Ari McDonald.
Ari McDonald. I know you're right there. It's a and that's it. None of these issues, interestingly, have been discussed before because they always had the housing part of their CBA. So we're only learning about this really now. Those are great questions that you're asking, Dietz. But I think the problem is that they are, when they take those housing issues off off of the next CBA, it's just going to be that much more complicated for all the people in the WNBA. Let me bring up another issue, though, that's even more troubling at this point, besides housing, is revenue sharing. There's the WNPBA, the Players Association, has proposed a revenue sharing system in which the players receive about 30% of the gross revenue, but the league is offering for them to receive in excess of 50% of net revenue. Okay. That's a big difference. It's and that's held up negotiations as well. The problem has been that they have, as we talked about before, the league has kept most of the revenue. What the issue has been is that the proposed revenue sharing system is based on the gross revenue is before the expenses. The net revenue is after the expenses. And so that is the biggest issue coming to light now. And the players are feeling very disrespected because they think they should be a part of the whole proceeds and not half the proceeds after expenses. And the way
how about the players? Are they going to be a part of the marketing of this league?
They have to be. They have to. If you don't, if I mean, it's their names, their faces, all of their likenesses. Let's put it this way. Yes, of course they're going to be. They have to put in personal appearances. They have to do all of those things that make the league successful. They've always done that anyway. But the problem is that they do not have the ability right now to collect all that they can from those from all the revenue that these players, the face of the league, generate.
Well, then can the Players Association get some people in the marketing office? Maybe they can steal some people from the NCAA.
Mm-hmm. Should they hire them, or are you asking that?
I'm asking. I'm transitioning this to look at what women's basketball is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So Monday night, we all know there's a big football game.
Right.
What's the lead into that? Notre Dame versus UConn women's basketball.
Right.
Everybody's going to have an eye on the national championship game. Everybody's going to have an eye on women's college basketball because it's right before the national championship game kicks off. That is perfect marketing. WNBA, take lessons.
So true.
Go ahead, Allie.
That would be nice. I would suggest to the WNBA at this point to go take a look at the NILs of every team, every NCAA player, and try and get that kind of marketing deal for the WNBA. It's right now it is a truly unfair system. Interestingly enough, Brittany Sykes said something, is that they're trying for everything that they're trying to take away. just because you gave us $100,000 more doesn't mean that that you're giving us everything. There is no way that the league can operate on this kind of back and forth negotiations. It's going to be a very difficult time. I don't know if I question quite, but
here's my thoughts on all of that. We all know that in its entirety of the league, that the NBA has funded the W for its entirety. Now it seems like they're trying to stand on their own, and they ain't doing a very good job of it. Allie and I had a chance for 4 years to cover the Chicago Sky. We got some of the insider information, but there was a point, no yawning in class, Pizzle. There was a point where they would allow us some information, but not all. And it just seems like that's the information they're trying to keep hidden, and they've been trying to keep it hidden for 30 years. We want to know where the hell our support and our money is going, especially for the folks that pay into this, and they're not being marketed correctly. I've said that for years. They're not being shown correctly, and I'm talking about that 4-letter network, and don't get me started on those guys. I've said that. I've said that for years. Now you come to a critical point, and with this comment from Dr. Delay, I'll read it here. The W lost $50 million in 2024. Can't find the 2025 numbers, but I imagine it's not much better. I'll let Allie respond to that. He thinks the WNBA players should be thankful they get a lower middle class salary in this economy. But I'll add to that, because of one transcendent player, and of course I'm talking about Caitlin Clark, that should have allowed the money to explode. If you do this right and you allow players to benefit off of their jersey sales, as I mentioned, Caitlin Clark, hello, I believe you wouldn't have this problem. Allie, your thoughts?
Absolutely. Who's the face of the league? Who is? It seems like it would be a no-brainer. It seems like there shouldn't be any issue about this. However, you go into contracts, you go into different ways of generating revenue. What I think is that WNBA, Kathy Engelbert, and the rest are kind of running scared and conservative. They are, as I said, financial people. And financial people frequently take the path of the most conservative instead of the most bold. The bold ones, the entrepreneurs, start the league. They bring in the financial people, and the financial people says, come on, we have got to make this a sustainable league. All good ideas. However, when you cut off the players from, who are the ones that are generating all this money for the league, they are literally making a year-round commitment to doing something that is extraordinary by any standards. You've got to respect that. And that's what the Players Association is really attempting to do right now, is to make sure that they get theirs within this new contract that that they are negotiating. So the thought is, Kathy Engelbert and WNBA, do your goddamn job.
Well, look what I just said about the NCAA and the women's basketball game leading into the national championship. Adam Silver, get your NBA. What's the most watched part of the NBA when the WNBA is just kicking off? They're at the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you have a lead-in WNBA game before the finals? Before each finals game, you have each WNBA team. I mean, there's not that many of them. You could schedule them right before the NBA finals kick off, and now you've got people that were there to watch the NBA. They now get a taste of the WNBA. They get to actually watch it instead of just highlights or whatever, and they get to experience the game.
Well, this leads to me saying, who's in charge?
Exactly.
Yeah. The thing is that the WNBA has been pretty much stone cold silent. It's been the Players Association that has really been the voice and face of all of these issues that we've been talking about, and it's been just it's been remarkable. Dietz, I really like your idea. I really like that idea, and I wish that you would send a little note to the WNBA. Let them know this is this is my.
Why do we all? Why do we all?
We need to. We need to. I think it's a wonderful idea. I just think that we're all fans here. We're all, as well as, let's say, the consuming public, and who is the WNBA and any other sports team for? It's for the public. We like our players. We want them to be happy so they will perform well. Now, and I suggest another thing too. Hire Mark Cuban as a consultant. He knows how to put together a winning team. I feel bad for the Dallas Mavericks right now.
Bring the Shark Tank to the W.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, they could really, the thing was, he built the Dallas Mavericks on the idea that you give the players the best and they're going to come through. You hire the best people to do the best jobs. You give them what they need in order to do the job properly, and that means good benefits, that means good pay, that means that you have good facilities, you have charter flights, you put them up in a good hotel, you give them proper medical care and security, and once those,
and then you got stuck with Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. You know what? I retract what I was going to say. I was just going to say Anthony Davis was a victim of bad luck, which is part of it. It's part of the story. It is part of the story. But Anthony Davis is just Anthony Davis. I saw him play in Chicago. Dynamite. Here's my problem with Anthony Davis. And Pizzle, you and I talked about this. How many years did he play at Kentucky?
2, right?
1.
Oh. And why
Problemo.
And why is Anthony Davis in the problem that he's in the bad shape he's in? Because yes, LeBron.
Yes, LeBron. It is. You know what? I hate you, Victor. You got me on filter already. Why is Anthony Davis in the position that he's in? Because yes, LeBron, it is you. He put him into this.
Love that. Love that.
While I'm making jokes about that, and to get Jen a laughing, why is Anthony Davis in this situation? Dear God, help me for this button here. Because yes, Gura, it is
you too.
What did Gura do?
Jeez.
What did you do?
And you know, while I'm on a roll here, you know why? Why we let you know what LeBron is saying about all these jokes we're making here?
We do not care.
Mike Tomlin.
I'll quit while I'm ahead.
Here's another question.
Gura did nothing wrong. She was just eating her nacho fries.
So Allie, we getting ready for Olympic season coming up soon?
Absolutely. I'm excited for the U.S. figure skating team, first of all. I'm also even more excited to see the USA women in hockey coming back and reclaiming their gold from Canada this season. They put together a very young and fast team, and most importantly, Layla Edwards. What's that?
Kendall Coyne's on that team, right?
Kendall Coyne Schofield is on that team. And most importantly, Layla Edwards will make history. She's the first Black woman to play for the women's U.S. hockey team. And why did it take so long?
Exactly.
That is my question. Why did it take so long? She's a really brilliant defenseman, and I just think that she's going to add an incredible amount. And the old lady on the team this year, 36-year-old Hillary Knight, she is making her fifth, count them, 5 Olympic appearance, and she's going to be leading a much younger, much faster U.S. women's national team, and they are favored to win gold at the Winter Games next month.
Can't wait.
This will be absolutely fantastic. By the way, speaking of hockey, Brian.
Yes.
Speaking of hockey, PWHL season, as we know, is starting, has started long time ago, it feels like now. But guess what? This is the stats through the first 16 games. Total attendance, 126,320. It took 20 games in their first season to surpass 125,000. Now, this was from a couple of weeks ago, but Boston Fleet looking to be very good again. However, Minnesota, we'll just see. It's going to be fabulous.
What we always say here, to be the champs, you must unseat the champs. Yeah. And until someone unseats Minnesota, I ain't counting them out.
That's right. Well, they had the Minnesota got off to kind of a slower start this season, and I'm not really sure the reasons why. I haven't figured it out yet, but I think that the talent level has gone up a notch since the inaugural season. And I'm just thinking that it's going to only make the competition a whole lot better than anything else. So, I got to say something else too about PWHL, and that is long time coming, but they are actually playing in Madison Square Garden on April 4th.
That's fun.
Can you believe that? It'll be the New York Sirens facing off against the Seattle Torrent. And the thing about Seattle is that they set a new United States women's hockey attendance record, 16,014 fans at Climate Pledge Arena. And MSG, of course, a capacity of over 18,000. And now they've got the chance to break the record for most people attending a PWHL game. So, anybody have any questions? Say it again.
They're going to bust that record wide open. Yeah.
Did you know the PWHL had previously held an exhibition game at MSG, and that was during the COVID season. It was played without fans, but that was in 2021. So this is the time. This is their time to shine, and I couldn't be more excited for that.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for the day. Now, I know they did PWHL Takeover Chicago, but they played it at All-State Arena. I'm waiting for them to crack the United Center.
Yes. And the thing is, they can. They can. And I'm still, hearing crickets about a Chicago PWHL team, which should happen.
Well, they took that off the board when Seattle showed up.
Yeah, that's true. And now PWHL needs to come to Chicago. What are you doing, Chicago Blackhawks, to make that happen? Here's
the other thing. They need to play the United Center. Because bring the PWHL to Chicago, they'll sell out every game in the UC. Period. Now, I know scheduling has to be a thing, and I know that, especially with the Chicago Blackhawks and the Chicago Bulls being the main tenants of the United Center. I understand that, but y'all can work out the schedule and make it happen. If you got to split time the first season between All-State Arena and the UC, you can do that too. I mean, All-State's not that far from downtown Chicago, but the PWHL went crickets after Seattle and Vancouver were approved well before the rumors of Chicago were high in the wind, because Chicago was the logical, and we've said it here on this program 2 years ago, Chicago was the logical first place to expand to, especially given the fact that it's a real big hockey base. However, they decided to go west with the Vancouver Golden Eyes and the Seattle Torrent because they wanted that West Coast crowd. That's fine. But if you're going to put rumors out there, if you're going to suggest a place, then you need to go ahead and follow and follow through with it. And they suggested Chicago. The rumors were they were going to go to Chicago first, but they went to Seattle and Vancouver first.
Right. And I don't know. I think probably it, as you mentioned, it had to do with the West Coast presence of because so many of the teams are based in the East. You've got, and there's just not a lot on the West Coast. So I think it was wise for them to do that. However, I'm seeing the same kind of pattern with the NHL as I did with the NBA in terms of establishing something like the Chicago Sky. Look how long it took. It was 10 years from the time that the WNBA started until they finally got a team in Chicago. And so I think that just like everything else, it's going to take a groundswell, which we could start here if we wanted to, about starting a PWHL team in Chicago. Look at the feeders you've got. How many ice arenas do we have that are training the players? I mean, I personally have been at the arenas in Orland Park and Vernon Hills, and there's one in the western suburbs where I am now, in Aurora. They've got so many different ice arenas to choose from, and that's not counting the farm towns. So I think that by all means, this is something that should be on the
Well, it's also Allie,
yeah.
It's not just the West connection; it's the North connection. If you look at women's hockey and you look at collegiate women's hockey, where are the most schools that have collegiate women's hockey? They're in they're in North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, Idaho. Like that's where most of the schools come from. So that's why they went Seattle and Vancouver.
Yeah, right. Yeah, very good point. Yeah, and I understand that. However, you've got another group of hockey players coming up that are right in the Midwest. Every Minnesotan I know wants to come to Chicago, especially now. So, so to my mind, I'm thinking that this should be within the next, let's give them 5 years to do it, because that's reasonable to build up the marketing, build up the team, build up the excitement for it, pick out a stadium. I mean, I could really see them going for something like the Allstate Arena. I think that's absolutely possible for them. And I could really see, if it's not on the docket for the 5-year to 10-year plan, I'd say that they are truly missing their mark.
Wasn't there a place that used to work at Snowman, even though it's relatively small?
Johnny's Ice
Ice
House. Johnny's Ice House, the best training place and the best hockey place I worked at for 5 years.
You should start
in
there.
Chicago. You know how much Johnny's Ice House has expanded? They moved from their original place on Madison, and they moved a little. Actually, they moved across the street because it's bigger now. From what I remember, it's bigger. Speaking of hockey, let me make Pizzle smile a little bit. They had the Winter Classic in Florida, and they made it snow in Florida. The NHL somehow made it snow in Florida, and then the Rangers came down to Florida, and we all know the end. We all know the end of that. Back to women's basketball.
That wasn't snow.
Yeah, I know. Unrivaled is in its second season. Allie, your thoughts on Unrivaled season 2 so far?
Well, the play is every bit as good as it ever has been. However, in Miami, Front Office Sports has talked about this. The fan base appears to be a little lackluster this year, surprisingly, because they had basically they described the fan fest outside during opening weekend, and it was less of a throng and more of a collection of supporters. They added 150 seats, bringing the capacity from 850 to 1,000 fans. Seats were empty. My thought is that it's more like the new shiny penny is a little bit dingier this year. More concerning as well is the ratings on TNT were lackluster. The opening slate of games starting on January 5th averaged 175,000 viewers in 2 games that aired on both TNT and True TV. The other games on January 9th only averaged 139,000. So here's the other thing that happened this year that would have the appearance of them not great as they were the other year. The thing is that the games are also now on HBO Max, which is not measured by Nielsen. Now, I don't know about anybody else, But for me, I have an HBO Max subscription. So I will watch those games religiously. And they also have a great $9.99 package that carries the Unrivaled. But all of the people that are not watching Max are, I should say, they are watching it on Max and not getting counted. So I'm not convinced that this game is any less popular viewership wise than they were last year.
Well,
But
there's the problem. Last
Yeah.
year, they did not split it between two
Yeah.
networks. It was all Turner Sports, TNT, True TV. They did not split it. When you split it, ask Major League Baseball when they introduced Apple TV Friday. When you split it, you got an issue.
Yeah.
Right? When you
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you the issue. I can tell you the issue they're having already.
All right.
This is the first I'm hearing that the league has even started.
What?
There you go.
That's a problem. That is called a failure of marketing. I didn't even know the league was on HBO Max right now.
He's got
a point. Know?
He's got a point because
this is the first I'm hearing of it.
This is but
Really?
how bad we said before
It was
about
put
how
out there.
bad the promotion is.
It was put out there that it was it would be on TNT. There was no mention, and Dietz is totally right. There was no mention that it would be on HBO Max. So those who are hidden behind that paywall don't discover it until they see it, or they don't know about it or discover it at all. That's why the main reason. That's the main reason why those numbers are lacking and will continue to lack of promotion.
This is so much like similar to ECW back in the day when it was on TNN. TNN openly refused to promote anything ECW to the point where Paul Heyman had to basically go on air and tell them, look, you either release us from this contract or you start promoting us or we will sue you. Because
That's fair.
You won't even promote us. You won't even have us on the air.
That's fair, Victor. It is really
handicapping them.
Yeah, and I'll agree with that. I'm thinking that last year, it being the new shiny penny that it was, that's the reason why. One of the reasons why. But in order to sustain, it's much harder to sustain a marketing effort and continue to build on the new audiences that are available for this. And somebody is falling down on the job and ought to have their head rolled. And I just think it's just because I know when I see HBO Max, there's been no promotion about Unrivaled. It's displayed on television when the games are on, but I don't see any promos for it.
There's no cross promotion.
Yeah.
There's no cross promotion. When Pizzle came to me with Pain and Game Pick'em, said, "Can you promote us?" I said, "I'll do you one better. I'll throw it on my radio station." And it's now on two of my stations, JKS in Indy and SMM in Chicago.
Right.
Why not? It's the easiest thing to do is cross promote, just like we cross promote the Token Female every Thursday here on the program, and separate it and separate it and put it in its own own podcast. That's every Thursday she's here. And we got to go. Allison Moran joining us as she does every Thursday here on the program. All the women's sports you need. You talk to that pretty redhead right there, and she'll be with us every week. Thank you, Allie. We love you.
Thank you, guys. We love you too.
Thanks, Allie.
Love you all. Have a great one.
I'm still mad at Snowman because of what
Why
he
are
said
you
earlier.
mad at me?
Because when you were talking about you were eating something and then Jen said Niji Sanji and you were doing the bathroom, the first thought
Look,
that came to my mind.
I was just spouting the truth. Both sides in VTubing got screwed over by Niji.
Well, here's what came to my mind as soon as Snowman said that. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Yay, Niji Sanji.
Shut up. Pain and Game Pick'ems tonight, 10 p.m.
I've got something for you, Vic.
I got a few things for Vic.
I got
but
something.
won't-
Let me do this.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, cap.
three, cap.
LBJ
Old
fat.
buddy, fat.
Augury cap. She gonna
L.
get fat.
Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger, and a pair of dolts will lead off tomorrow.
I'm not cute.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
There you
Do you
go.
want me to come over there and fight you?
In honor of Valley and Chicago. There we go.
There you go, right there. You can't fight anyone.
Daddy Darko.
I'm not cute.
You are cute.
Yes, you are.
I'm
We're
not
not
cute.
gonna end
Hold
with
on,
fake
everybody.
news.
Despite all the big sandwiches I've had in my life, there's an even bigger one I'll tell you about tomorrow.
All right.
All this cute empress on Twitch.
I'm not
We're out.
cute.
All the cute emperors.